Hey everyone, this is Pete, and welcome back to the 400 Mini show, in which we explore the built-in games of the 400 Mini retro gaming console, and onwards into some other Atari 8-bit titles you might want to explore on the system. I'm getting to a point where a lot of the stuff that's on the 400 Mini I've previously covered on the Atari A to Z series, so rather than repeat myself too much, I'm going to cover the stuff that is new to the channel, and encourage you to go and check out the Atari A to Z archives if you want to know about things that I've previously covered that are on the 400 Mini. So there's quite a lot of games that I've previously covered. So off the top of my head, I have previously covered this version of Asteroids is the same as the 5200 version that's in the Atari A to Z flashback series. Basketball I haven't covered, so we'll look at that at some point. Battlezone I haven't covered. Berserk I haven't covered. Boulder Dash I surprisingly haven't covered. Bristles we did the other week. Capture the Flag I have covered. Centipede I don't think I've covered the Atari 8-bit version before. Crystal Castles I haven't covered the 8-bit version, so we'll look at that. Electroglide I have covered before, and I have no desire to return to that game ever again, so we'll skip that one. Encounter I have covered. That's an excellent game. Flip and Flop likewise, that's a very good game that I have covered previously. Henry's House I've done previously. Hover I've done Hover I've done previously. Lee I've done previously under its original name, Bruce Lee. M.U.L.E we did a few weeks back. Millipede I haven't. Miner 2049er I have. Missile Command I've done the 5200 version, which is pretty much the same as this one I think, so we can skip that one. O'Reilly's Mine I've done. 7 Cities of Gold we're doing today. Star Raiders 2 I did recently. Wavy Navy I have done. And M.U.L.E I have done. And Airball I haven't done. So there's a few there still for me to cover, but I think for the most part the priority for this series from here on is going to be taking a look at stuff that you might want to play on the 400 Mini that isn't in the included lineup. So I'll still cover these ones we haven't covered from the built-in selection, but I think it's probably going to be more interesting for everyone if we explore the broader Atari 8-bit library a little bit more and take things from there. Right, saying all that, today's game from the built-in titles is The 7 Cities of Gold, which was a 1984 release from Ozark Softscape, creators of M.U.L.E and publisher Electronic Arts. Like M.U.L.E, The 7 Cities of Gold is attributed to the genius mind of Danielle Bunten, and like M.U.L.E, it's an incredibly ambitious game that shows how the Atari 8-bit was capable of so much more than simplistic arcade games. Not that there's anything wrong with that, of course. The 7 Cities of Gold casts you in the role of a 15th century Spanish explorer about to set sail for the new world that lies across the ocean to the west. And after stocking up in your home city, you set sail, and from there the adventure is yours to decide. Will you focus on exploration in an attempt to find the mythical lost cities? Will you attempt to trade with the natives of the new world? Or will you bring your might to bear and attempt to conquer them? Or, as is more likely the case in this game, will you accidentally murder some of them? So the 7 Cities of Gold is often regarded as one of the first ever open world video games. That's not quite true, as Richard Garrett's Ultima games predate it by several years, and those also got a fair few imitators as the early 80s proceeded. The 7 Cities of Gold is definitely unique among its contemporaries though, in that there's no set goal to the game. There's no win state, there's no way to beat it. Instead, it's a game designed to be explored and enjoyed however you see fit. While there are some ways that you can measure your progress over the long term, for the most part, the only goals are those which you set for yourself. Bunten and company even deliberately designed the game's original manual to be more historical information than hard and fast rules about how to play or win the game. There's a lot of interesting choices to make and things to learn while playing the 7 Cities of Gold, and the best way to see how it all works is to play it. So let's go play the 7 Cities of Gold. And let's start by just taking a quick look at the options on the controller. So oh, that's the wrong that's the wrong game. I thought that didn't look right for this game. 7 Cities of Gold. Right, action button on the fire button, move up, down, left, right. That's about it. Okay, let's fire it up and take a look. 7 Cities of Gold by Ozark Softscape, copyright 1984 by Dan Bunten, which is Danielle Bunten was going by that name at the time. Bill Bunten, Jim Rushing, Alan Watson, and Roy Glover. Now, one thing worth noting is the original version of 7 Cities of Gold allowed you to use your own play disc, and you could randomly generate a world on that one. The version that's included with the 400 Mini is set up in such a way that it just uses the default world, which is sort of based on reality. And so there's no option, as far as I'm aware, to do that randomly generated version. However, because the 400 Mini allows you to load in your own disk images via USB stick, you can just get an alternative disk image of 7 cities of gold and set it up to do it that way. But the included version will let you get going straight away. So, let's take a look. Adventure awaits any who sail to the new world. What experience do you have to face the challenge? Observer, demo, novice, journeyman, or master. Move your joystick up or down to change the highlighted item. Press your button to make the selection. Not entirely sure what the difference is, and I have zero experience with this game, so I'm going to choose novice. The court has finally granted you an audience. Perhaps after so many years you will have your own expedition. The court loans you 2,000 gold. You promise to find a new world and return with gold and glory for the crown. Ahead lies the unknown. It is your chance to find fame and fortune. Your expedition includes 4 ships, 100 men, 52 weeks of food, and 300 trade goods. Press the button to continue. So from here, you control your little dude, and you can go to the various locations in town. So we can visit the pub. Here you may pause your journey. So the pub is just for hanging out in and pausing, which is nice. This shop here is your home. So from here you can check your scores and other information about your expeditions. So discovering the new world so far: 0% land, 0% rivers, 0% natives, 0% mines, 0% special missions. That is not like missions completed or anything like that. That's how many sort of missions you've established over there, as in sort of sending missionaries to convert the savage natives into your colonial religion. Wealth 0, lives 1. A new day. The sun is rising on a day full of promise for the future. History waits to be made. Its shape is in your grasp. So we continue further over to the left here, and we've got the outfitter. This is where you buy stuff. So at the moment we are 93% full with all the stuff we've got on our 4 ships. One ship costs 200 gold. It's probably going to be a good idea to get a couple of extra ships. We can only have 5, I guess, for the moment. Do we need more men to do that? Oh, they've only got 200 gold, not 2,000 gold. Okay, fair enough. Let's buy one more ship though, because that leaves us some extra space to store stuff that we might want to bring back with us. Let's stick with 100 men, 52 food, and trade goods. That will do to start with. So let's leave. And then we head over here. And it is time to begin our journey. Leaving the old world, you are ready to begin your journey. You are west of the Canary Islands. Further west is the unknown, where you hope to find the new world. The king has sent his best wishes for the success of your adventure. Or your venture, rather. Okay, so the way this works is your ship is the circle in the middle, and you just move it with the joystick. And that's basically most of this game, is looking at this screen here and moving around and exploring. So we're heading west across the ocean blue, and you'll see as we move, the time will pass on the date display at the top of the screen, and also our food will gradually decline as the weeks pass as well. So because the Atlantic Ocean is, as everyone knows, quite large, it takes you a little while to get anywhere. And so the thing to do with this game. It's just to chill out and enjoy it, basically. There's no pressure to do anything in this game. I mean, yes, you can run out of things like food and supplies and that sort of thing, but as I said in the intro, the aim in this game is not to win or to get a high score or anything. It's just to explore and just to have a good time. And the sooner you recognise that and understand that, the better a time you'll have with it. Right, here we are. We've found some sort of land. So we'll park the ship at the side here. So we must drop our ship off. So you press the fire button and we say drop stuff off. And let's take some men. Let's take... well, there's no point not taking everyone at the minute. So let's take some goods with us as well so we can trade. I believe the fewer men you've got, the fewer supplies you can take with you. So we may as well take our entire bunch of people with us so they can carry all the goods and hopefully do some trading. All right, and then leave, and off we go. We are completely out of food, sir. Okay, I should have probably taken some food with us. So, hold on. Resume movement. Let's get back on the ship. Maybe take slightly fewer goods with us. So the food is expressed in how many weeks you're taking with you, I think. So let's take 5 weeks worth of food and a bunch of goods. And that should do it. You have discovered a new world. Hooray! Press the button to continue. All right. Right, here, the little sort of N-shaped things there, that's a native village. So we are going to wander into this native village. I'm going to explain what happens here before we go in there, because it looks a little bit strange when you first start. What happens in the native villages is you go in there and you move around and... Oh, time is still passing while I'm doing that, so maybe we do walk in. So you'll see all the natives walking around there in sort of very politically correct format. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to find the chief, who is someone who is standing still. And he's normally somewhere around the middle of the village. Now what you have to be careful of is if you touch any of the natives, you will kill them. Like that, as you see. Now, that's intended to be a reflection of... Oh dear. This has not gone how I wanted it to. Now they're all trying to kill me. This is supposed to be a reflection of a combination of you doing sort of colonial violence and that sort of thing. You doing sort of the average sort of colonizer violence type thing, and also reflecting you bringing horrible diseases and stuff from the old world to where all these people are. I'm having trouble actually... There we go. Okay. So basically what we did there is we showed up and we killed a bunch of people accidentally. We didn't mean to. It's because we didn't understand their customs. We couldn't communicate with them, and we brought diseases with us. That's sort of what that's supposed to reflect. If we go back in there, I imagine they're probably still going to be hostile. Yes, you see, they're all coming straight for us. So, yeah, I think that place is probably a lost cause for the minute. No, I didn't mean to come back in. Okay, let's let's head back to the ship. And let's see if we can't have a more productive experience somewhere else. So let's take all our stuff back. And just negotiate around this island. See if there's any other settlements nearby. While you're on the ship, you can view the map to see what you've discovered so far. So there is an auto map facility of sorts. It has a limited range, so as long as you remember, if we look at the map, it tells you what latitude you're on. As long as you remember what latitude you need to be on to get back home, for example, which is 10 degrees north, you can kind of get your bearings that way. Right, there's another village here. So let's give it another go. So we did lose a few men on that last little jaunt. But let's see if we can be a little bit more careful this time. Oh, I've been ambushed by natives. That's a good start, isn't it? Okay, run away. Press the fire button to switch to reckless pace. I can't get through. Let me out. There we are. Right. So, we discovered a farming tribe. Oh, clearly word has travelled about our colonial ways. So, it may be best to just cut our losses and go far away from here. Right, let's try and amaze the natives. Offer gifts. Right, there we go. That makes them go for the gifts. Offer some more gifts. They're still dying. Gotta try and find the chief. Offer some more gifts. There's no chief. There's no chief. There's only death. Okay, well. I guess we'll leave him to it. Alright, come back, man. Well, this is going swimmingly so far, isn't it? Let's continue on to the west. Land ho! Alright, drop stuff off. Everybody out. Right, and for heaven's sake, try not to murder anyone this time. So we're on the plains. Here's something. So, we discovered a Pueblo town. Right, amaze the natives. Okay, so doing that causes them to move away from us. Offer gifts. Alright, drop that down there. And let's amaze them again. Oh, it's not working. Alright, let's wander around these guys carefully. Offer gifts. Let's leave and come back. Because that's Clearly not going right. Amaze the natives. Clearly they are unamazed. Where is your chief? Right, he's off and round the houses. Somewhere. Oh, there he is. The guy standing still. So let's do trade. We must talk to the chief, sir. Alright, so we need to get close to the chief and choose trade. Chief want gift, no trade. Offer gifts. Okay. Chief want gift, no trade. Offer gifts. Offer some more gifts. Now trade. There we go. We now have 3 native bearers per man. So I think that means we can carry more stuff. Okay, so what we do here is we trade stuff for goods. So 4 golds costs 1 good. 10 food costs 1 good. So let's... Okay, so we could take all their gold for a fair chunk of our goods. That gives us 652 gold, which is nice. And let's leave. Okay, productive. We've now got 652 gold, and we didn't murder anyone that time, I don't think. So that's something. So let's drop off our gold on the ship. Let's bring a little bit more food with us, so we can explore a little bit further and see how things go from there. Oh, there's another little town there. Still got 57 goods. That should be enough to trade for something, maybe. Again, let's just be careful. We are a stranger in a strange land. I don't really want to be murdering anyone accidentally. Let's head back in, see if we can get a more advantageous starting position. And again, look for the chief. There he is. Hello, chief. Gold. Alright. Okay. Now we're out of goods. So it's probably a good idea now to head back to Spain and go and use that gold we've acquired to get some more goods. And that's basically how this game works. You go west, you explore a bit, you do some trading, you get some gold, you head back home, you spend your gold, and so on. So let's just check the map. So you can see that's what we've discovered so far. We are at latitude 10 degrees north for the moment, so that should get us home if we just head east. We've got 34 food left. Oh, need to go around that island. Sorry for all the murder. It was an accident. And time to relax again with a nice, slow-paced sea voyage. Food ticking down a little bit at a time. But we should have plenty to get across the pond. Tum-tum-tum-tum. I told you, it's a long way across the Atlantic Ocean. Home port is at latitude 30 north. Okay, my mistake. I thought it was at 10. But apparently not. I'm sure we just sailed straight west to begin with. Oh well. Oh, that's right. It says it starts you by the Canary Isles, doesn't it, rather than by Spain. 30 degrees north. There we go. You returned home to Spain. Crowds gather to hear your tales and see the many wonders you've brought from across the sea. Okay. So at this point, we can wander across to the palace, and I can give us a sort of assessment on how we're doing. Arrival at court. The Crown is pleased with your discovery. You are granted a loan of 3,000 gold pieces to continue your work. Since last visit to court, your performance has been poor. Overall, your rating is poor. And those two things don't seem to really track with each other. Okay, fair enough. Do better. Let's just check our stats at home. So we discovered 2% of the land, no rivers, 2% of the natives, no mines, no specials, haven't established any missions, a wealth of 516, and 1 life. The sun is rising on a day full of promise for the future. History waits to be made. Its shape is in your grasp. So bear with me a moment. I'm just going to change my screen settings slightly. Okay, there we go. Let's continue. The sun is rising on a day full of promise for the future. History waits to be made. Its shape is in your grasp. Right, so let's visit the outfitter. We have 3,900 gold now, so we can afford to get a few more ships. Let's go up to 10 ships. Let's get some more men. Let's take it up to 250 men. Let's get a bunch more food, because we're going to need that. Excuse the sound outside. There is a horn going off for some reason. I don't know if you can hear that on the recording. If you can't, great. If you can, sorry. Nothing I can do about that. A few more ships. Just so we have space to take a bunch of goods with us. So 14 ships. 5 goods cost 1 gold. Get up to 1,500 goods. There we are. And a little bit more food. Okay, that's spent all our money. So let's head back. Board the ship. Right, off we go again to the west. Yeah, it does start you slightly south of your starting position for some reason. Now, you're supposed to be able to change your speed while you're sailing. As you can see, there's it says speed half down there, but I've never been able to get that to work for some reason. And it's not in the options. So, yeah, I don't know what the answer to that is. It's not in the manual either. Because, like I say, the original manual for this game is actually surprisingly short on information about how to actually play the game. It's got a lot of fun historical information in it, but it's very clear that Danny Bunten and co. wanted people to play this game and sort of experiment and find their own fun with it. In that sense, it's like a very early example of a sandbox game. If you think of today's modern sandbox games like Minecraft and such like, they have a very similar premise where they go, here's an open world, go and do what you want within the constraints of the game mechanics. And that's exactly what you have here. You have a set of basic mechanics you can do stuff with. And a world to explore and use those mechanics. The difference, I guess, is that Minecraft technically has a way to win with all the stuff with the Ender Dragon and stuff like that. Well, there's lots and lots of settlements around here. Alright, let's drop stuff off. Let's take a few good men. I wonder if taking fewer men makes you less intimidating. So let's try taking just 50 men and see if that's better. Because think about it. If you were a native tribe of people, and a bunch of like 250 complete strangers just suddenly showed up at your doorstep and go, "Hello, we'd like to take all your stuff, please," then they would probably be a little bit funny about that. Alright, so we've discovered a farming tribe. Amaze the natives. That's right, you get away from me. You get away from me. I need to speak to your big boss man. Who is there? Hey boss, how's it going? You got some gold for me? We now have 2 native bearers per man. Cool. I'll take all your gold. May as well take a bit of your food as well, because why not? I may as well just fill up completely, mightn't I? Because we'll use the food and we'll spend the goods when we get to another village. Alright, good stuff. What else we got going on around here then? Another village? Oh. I found a gold mine. Ooh. Ah, now that's why I should have left some space in the inventory. Because there's 812 gold there and I can't carry it. So can we leave some stuff behind? Leave some food behind. Because that takes up a lot of stuff. And then hopefully we can come back for it, maybe? Let's find out. Okay, we can come back for it, and it does mark the gold mine on the map. So that's good. So if we head back to our ship, drop off all the gold. Lovely stuff. Then head back out. Stop by the gold mine again, and hopefully our food should still be there. Yep, there it is. Perfect. Alright, so let's come back here, drop off a little bit of food, just to give us some space, take some more goods. go and visit that other village that we can see down there. Hello. Nothing to worry about. It's just the white man. Look at my radiating whiteness. You're all a little bit in the way of my interactions with the chief. So if you could get out of the way, that'd be great. Don't know how well you can hear it in the background, but that sort of the sort of thumping sound gives you a rough indication of their aggressiveness towards you. So that's based on how many of them you've killed and things like your stance. Chief want gift, no trade. Have a gift. There we go. That made up for murdering one of your people. Give me all your gold. Thank you. And a bit of food. 'Cause why not? You see, the gold mine's disappeared now. We've emptied it out. So we can't go back there and just dump stuff. Okay, let's get a few more goods. I think you can drop stuff off and create your own cache of things, though. So, like, if I say drop stuff off here and say drop off 2 food, yeah, that leaves a cache on the map. So you can just dump stuff on the ground and come back and pick it up later. You'll notice that the numbers of food change between when you've got them in a cache and when you add them to your group's inventory. That's because a food unit indicates 1 week worth of food. Native ambush, run! Run away! And so I guess that implies that the food there is 100 weeks worth of food there, and it will gradually spoil over time if you leave it there. I think that's the intention. Right, let's see what these people have. Oh, they are aggressive. They are aggressive. I think we'll leave them be. I think that's the place we first visited. They clearly remember us. So it's time to get out of here. Alright, we're not doing too badly. I don't know how you go about establishing a mission. I assume that's something you do from like the trade menu or something like that. This was a mistake. There we go. Alright, leave. Let's head a bit further west and see what else we can find. Another island up there, or just little ones? Lad ho! Alright, drop stuff off. Let's take 50 min again, because that seemed to work quite well. Let's give them 7 weeks of food. And 150 goods for now. We can always come back and pick more up. Let's see what we can find. So we're on the plains. Doesn't show your ship on the map, so you need to remember where you left your ship. So our ship is at 20 degrees north on the eastern edge of wherever we are now. Ooh, interesting. I think we got mountains. Let's see what we've got here. It's a village. We found an Aztec city. That's exciting. Amaze the natives. Alright, people, nothing to see here. Hello, sir. Chief want gift, no trade. Have a gift. We converted the natives. The chief asked us to make a mission here and to receive his tribute. Okay, that's how you make a mission. You just trade with them when they like you, I guess. Right. So. Oh, we can actually leave men here now. Presumably to staff the mission. Just going to open up a drink, if you'll excuse me a moment. Right, let's get some gold first of all. Oh, that didn't cost us anything. Because that's a mission, not a village. Not a native village now, because that's a mission. We actually get all this stuff for free. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's take a bunch of food from them then. Should we leave? Oh, and if you leave some men here, you turn it into a fort. Okay, let's leave. Oh, and the more people you leave there, is the mission the highest thing? I guess the mission's the highest thing, and that happens at 20 men. All right, so let's leave 20 men there. Let's leave a bit more of this food here because we're carrying too much in the expedition. Again, let's leave a little bit of space in case we find anything along the way. All right, cool. We've established a mission. Sounds a map looking pretty barren. I suspect it's hard going over those mountains, so let's not walk over those just yet. There's another Aztec village here, so let's pay them a visit. Amaze the natives! Clear a path for us, hopefully. No, there's a lot of them there. You're in the way. That's it, you go for the gift. And just let me through here if you please. Thank you very much. Take me to your leader. This is obviously a very abstract mechanic. When I first tried this game, I wasn't sure that I liked, but I think it's quite an interesting way to represent the concept that it's going for. Offer gifts, trade. Okay, you don't want to become a mission. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine with me. You can give me some of your gold, and we'll be on our way. Okay, I think let's go and offload some of this gold on the ship. And come back with some more goods, maybe. Alright, drop all this off. Look at all the money we found. Alright. Let's pay him another visit. Hopefully they'll be more amenable to trading straight away since we've previously traded with them. I assume that's how it works. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, the sort of avoid touching them or you kill them mechanic is quite a clever, simple abstraction of the concept that it's representing, which is, like I said before, it's a combination of sort of being the great white colonizer. You want a gift again? Okay, fair enough. It's a combination of being the great white colonizer and sort of stealing all their stuff, and a representation of you bringing in things like foreign diseases and stuff, which would have potentially wiped out a lot of natives. Okay, that does the job with them for now. They don't want to become a mission, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Not every village we encounter has to become a mission. I wonder what affects that. If it's random chance or if it's actually affected by anything that you have any control over. Oh, we found a river. And a Pueblo town. Amaze the natives. Okay, cool. Where's the chief? There he is. And yes, obviously I'm not saying anything about the natives being represented as little brown people carrying spears, but well, you know, different times and all that. I think, I mean, you can interpret that in a negative way, I guess. But also, like I say, because of the nature of this game is quite critical of colonialism in a lot of ways. Because of how easy it is. How easy it is to basically just accidentally decimate the population. Because, yeah, you absolutely can play this game as someone who just shows up and starts murdering everyone. And you could potentially even make some profit doing that, but as you can probably see, it's a tad more profitable. Oh, I killed the chief. I killed the chief. Whoops. Whoops. Sorry. Genuinely didn't mean to do that. But you see, there you go. That is a mechanical reflection of colonizers showing up, perhaps not intending to have a negative impact on the native population, but it happening anyway. And so, like I say, in many respects, this can be looked on as quite a scathing criticism of colonialism in some ways. Right, trade. Chief want gift, no trade. Have some gifts. Chief want gift, no trade. There we go. All right, give me some gold. Give me. Oh, I'm out of space. That's what I get for being greedy. Alright, offload the gold. Grab some more goods just in case. Bit more food just in case as well. I don't want to board a ship. I want to go back to that village. Which was... there it is. Okay, Amaze the Natives only works once. Which makes sense. Chief! Hi, I'm not going to kill you, don't worry. Chief want gift, no trade, fine. Trade. Greedy, so greedy. Now give me all your gold. Give me most of your gold. That's good too. Alright, we're doing pretty well profit-wise. Let's take some more stuff and let's try and clean them out. Me again. Hi, how are you? Sorry. Complete accident. Why do you always want a gift? Is it just because I murder some of your people? Right, give me the rest of your stuff. Thanks. And some food while you're on. Cool. See you later. Alright, what do we have back to the south? Not back to the south, is it? We haven't been south. Let's follow the coast. Oh, another village. Aztec City. Oh, they're aggressive here. Oh, that calms them down as well. If it works, it calms them down slightly. So they were very aggressive when we first showed up. But once I did amaze the natives, the intensity of the sound in the background diminished somewhat. You want gift? No, you're happy to trade. Good stuff. Good stuff. Just noticed I got a very strange beam of light on my face coming through the tiniest crack in the window. I've got blackout stuff on the windows in this room. But there's a tiny slit down the side, so there's this sort of laser light coming across my face at the minute. I'm sure you'll cope. Right, offload all this. I think. No, we've still got stuff. We've still got stuff. Let's offload the rest of our stuff. Or let's try and offload the rest of our stuff and then head back to Spain, and then we'll call that a day from there. Was it these guys we visited before? Or was it further south? I think it was further south, wasn't it? Or was it? I can't remember anymore. Well, let's pop in and see these guys anyway, just in case. That's all right. They're being reasonably happy with this. Chief, how you doing? Chief want gift, no trade. Fine. Fine. We converted the natives. That's what giving people gifts does. You give people enough gifts, and they become your thralls. All right, let's establish a mission. All right, 20 men. They don't have any goods or gold. We clean them out. That's fine, though. That's fine. So we cannot carry what you ask. Oh, we got too much stuff, that's why. Okay, let's drop off some food then. Alright. Doing nicely. Establishing a foothold. Establishing a colonial foothold. Feels good, man. Feels good. Right. Oh, are we gonna have enough food to get back home? Yeah, probably. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Right, so not this one. I just followed the coast a bit, didn't I? I think it's this one we didn't finish clearing out, as it were. Alright, lads. How's it going? Is Chief in? Yeah, cool. Sorry. My mistake. It was an accident, as always, as I'm sure you know. But, well, sorry. Again, very sorry. Yeah, let's take some... Oh, I'm full up on crap. Right, okay. Oh, that's because I've only taken 9 men out. That's why I can't carry anything. Should have paid attention. Right. Drop off the gold. Load up on dudes. Take some food. Oh, I need to get off the ship to the west. That's it. I think exchanging goods for food this time is going to be the priority. Afternoon. Yes, it's me back again. Just here to do the weekly shop. If that's cool with you. Chief! Alright, let's have some food if you please. And a bit of gold. Okay, that'll do. We're now out of goods, so it's time to return home. Right, so get all the men back. I need 5 food. I hope that's going to be enough. Because otherwise, we're in trouble. It's alright, we got 208 men. If some of them starve to death, that's just what happens. Need to get up to 30 degrees north again. Get out the shallows because you move slower. Oh, is this... This is new land, isn't it? Oh no. It's new land that's in the way, is what it is. Oh dear, we're going to run out of food and die, aren't we? It's fine. It's fine, it can't take more than a week to sail the Atlantic, surely. We are completely out of food, sir. Cool. Let's watch everyone start to die slowly then. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. .30 degrees north. So just keep heading west and hope for the best. East, rather. If I was heading west, I'd really be screwed. Tum-ti-tum-ti-tum. No one's died yet? Nope, 4 people have died. Sorry. You know, there's no pioneering without a bit of sacrifice. Some more deaths. It's fine. I'll just write some nice letters when we get home. Look at all the gold we got though. You returned home to Spain. Crowds gather to hear your tales and see the many wonders you've brought from across the sea. Alright, let's go pay the palace a visit and just see what they think of what we've been up to. Arrival at court. Since last visit to court, your performance has been fair. Overall, your rating is fair. Okay, I'll take fair. It's better than poor. How are we doing stats-wise? 6% land, 6% natives, 5% mines. Established 2 missions and wealth of 4,492. The sun is rising on a day full of promise of the future. History waits to be made. Its shape is within your grasp. Okay, great. So I think we'll leave that there for today because we've played for over an hour. That's one of those games where I can see the time easily running away with you because there's no sort of checklist of goals to work on as you're playing, and there's no pressure to perform in a particular way. Yeah, I can see you easily losing hours to that game without even noticing it. And that's great, I think. Definitely a game I want to spend some more time with because I think it's a fascinating concept. And I think the open-ended nature of it works really, really well. It obviously takes a little bit of time to get accustomed to the various mechanics and getting used to things like the way you deal with the natives and that sort of thing. But over time, I can see that being really satisfying to gradually build up a map of your own personal new world and attempt to establish some missions, get some wealth, and just play how you want, really. So I think that's really cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to the 400 Mini main menu. I'm just going to make sure my game is saved in that first slot there. So, I don't know how the game handles autosave, so it's safest to just use this system here to save a snapshot of exactly where you were in the game, and then I can lock that as well to make sure I don't accidentally delete it. So yeah, great. I had a lot of fun with that. Looking forward to spending some more time with that off camera. So it just remains for me to say, as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.